guys, welcome back to That Horror Couple. I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Rob.
And we're back today to do another awesome fan film, short film, indie film. This film is titled Nest, and it is made by our great friend Taylor McKenzie, one half of Check the Candy.
He's the best.
He's so awesome. Him and his wife are so sweet.
He made a movie, Nest, and it stars a guy named West
Hall, Jennifer Hall, Taylor McKenzie, and Samantha Ann.
It's a short film, so you don't need all that time to invest.
No, you just need
in Nest.
Yeah, just 16 minutes, and it's 16 minutes of awesomeness, so let's get into it.
Nest.
Oh, yeah.
That horror couple.
It's us.
That horror couple. That horror couple. And they talk about horror.
Like and subscribe.
So, from the beautiful people of Skynet Video, Backyard Horror, the sexy bunch is back again.
Yes, we're so excited to be doing this for you guys because we really love John's movie, Devils Are We, which he's the other half of Check the Candy, and we love these guys. They're awesome. They're great friends of ours, so make sure you're checking them out. Yeah, make sure you're subscribing. I'll link them down in the description.
We've been on a few episodes.
We had a lot of fun. We actually did an episode with them too.
Yeah.
So I'll link all that down in the description below. But this movie starts out, it's really artistic. I love the way it's shot, the kind of camera that Taylor used, because it's just like, it's got like a vintage type kind of Rob Zombie type feel.
It had some effect on it. I like some filter. It was like very...
Yeah, it was really cool. I really liked it.
And
it reminded me of like Devil's Rejects or something.
Yeah,
I don't know, yeah.
I was getting some Rob Zombie vibes.
Yeah, I know he's a Rob Zombie.
I hope you take that as a compliment, sir, because I was digging this.
We love Rob Zombie, so yeah. And it opens up saying it's Tuesday, September 23rd.
Well,
super spooky.
Yeah, it started off black and white in the intro, but then it went to like
vintage, like looking graininess on the camera.
It did have a static look, like you said, but then like I like the soundtrack of this whole thing.
I loved it, yeah.
It went into some funky jam.
It was really like catchy. I was like, I really like this.
I was digging the funky jam.
Yeah, I really like the music. Yeah.
It was very snappy. I enjoyed it. It kind of went to kind of like a
more eerie sounding.
No, but the location, it was like kind of like a
rural. Yeah.
And it was very autumn looking, and it was just cool atmosphere. Wherever they filmed it, they captured like slasher vibe.
I liked it. Yeah, it reminds me of like backwoods, like slasher type vibe. Yeah,
it was eerie, dude, for sure. It had an autumn look, but then we get a killer like POV shot. I really liked. It was slasher.
Yes.
Mrs. Voorhees 1980s style, like peeking through the woods, and she's looking at Mrs. Taylor,
Samantha Ann.
Yeah. And she's just chilling there, but like she's being stalked, dude. She's being stalked.
Creepy.
Good looking couple, those two.
Yeah.
Samantha and Taylor.
Awesome. Yeah.
Love it. Like I said, we had a cool autumn, fall atmosphere, but then after the killer's stalking, it cuts to nightfall, dude.
It's nighttime, spooky time.
Nighttime is the right time.
Yeah.
The nighttime is the right time. You ever see Adam Sandler CD? It's funny.
No, I don't think I have. And then we see the killer, and he's talking to this like creepy looking figure, and I was like, Rob, hey, I know that guy, and it was the priest, the killer priest, demonic priest from Devils Are We. That was so cool.
It was crossover.
It was a crossover. Yeah, they're in the same like cinematic universe.
Which makes really sense because of Backyard Horror, Check the Candy, Skynet, it all crosses over.
It's all together, so that's really cool.
Brought them together.
No, I love seeing that. He was like speaking in like this weird like demonic tone, and
that was totally Chucky style.
Yeah, it was really
like,
cool.
Avalada, bring me the power I beg of thee.
Close your eyes and count to 7. When you wake, you'll be in heaven.
Yeah.
And like this guy gets possessed. The
stalker the killer gets possessed.
Which totally elevated everything. Because I thought maybe this guy is just a peeping Tom at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's just like, oh look, cute Samantha, I'm staring at her.
Yeah.
But now that he's possessed,
we know it's like for a darker purpose. And also what was really cool is that the priest, when he was talking to the killer, he says, do it for Geridian, which is the demonic like figure from Devils Are We, which was really cool to have that tie in because we really enjoyed that movie and this one as well. So it was really cool to have it all, wrapped up in a nice bow, tied up together.
Now where does this fit into the timeline though? Is this pre-Devils Are We? Is this post? Is this
simultaneously? Simultaneously, if I'm like not mistaken. It's what it seems like to me.
I'm curious to see where this goes now.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to ask them.
Let us know. And then it cuts to a time jump, 3 a.m. Which totally...
Witching hour.
It reminded me of like Amityville Horror. That's when like all the killing happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Ronnie DeFeo, all our horror fans, 3 a.m. stuff's going down.
It's the witching hour. hours.
We
so
know
yeah.
that. We know this. So they cut to 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And they get a knock at
Loud
the door.
pounding at the door.
I like this too because the way they cut like the camera angles.
Their point of view.
No, but it seemed like the house security cam.
Oh, that's
like,
true.
Maybe
Yeah.
like the Ring doorbell.
The Ring doorbell. Yeah.
Yeah. It was true. And they get a knock at the door at 3
Yeah.
a.m. And that that's bad news.
Oh yeah. Well, you don't. It's like
unless
no.
it's the pizza
Yeah.
guy when I'm drunk.
Yeah. No, you don't want to answer the door then.
Nobody should be at my door at 3 a.m.
No.
3 a.m. Do you know where your stalker is?
Yeah. So Taylor and Samantha, their characters, they are in bed, and when they hear the pounding at the door, Samantha tells Taylor, we should call the police. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, no, I'm gonna check it out. And I'm like, what are you doing, Taylor?
The character's name is Pryor and Samantha.
Pryor
Taylor.
and Samantha
But that's
Taylor.
how we know y'all.
That's how we know you guys.
So I'm just gonna call you by your real name.
Yeah. He ends up going outside, and I'm like, okay, there's nobody out here. He's fine. No, the guy's still there. And
No, it was a total brutal
it's very
stab
intense
scene.
scene. Yeah.
And like just the sounds of those stabs were like,
yeah,
dude.
Taylor's character gets murdered.
Great gore,
Yeah.
great gore, and now we're dealing with a classic home invasion.
I
doll.
know, yeah. It was like really eerie. The whole practical effects and everything, the sounds you guys used in the scene, it was great. After Taylor's character's death scene, we see the killer and he's standing outside of the house again, and he backs away, and there's this ritualistic like symbol on the door, which was like the same symbol that they kind of had in Devils Are We, if I'm not mistaken. That was really creepy, eerie, and he's just backing away like he's really proud of his art. He's like, look at this, guys.
So that's another tie-in to.
Yeah, Devils Are We.
Yeah.
That was really cool. The character, Samantha's character, is hiding in the house like with her bat. Like she's, scared out of her mind. She's found her husband, like saw her husband getting stabbed to death. So this is just like very terrifying. It like puts you in the situation. It makes you feel like, what would I do if that was me? Like it's very tense, very terrifying. It was done very well.
Yeah, and then she's confronted by either, I thought it was another invader. The mask this killer had was totally Motel Hell pig
Yeah,
face.
it was awesome. Or like Jigsaw. Yeah.
It was something cool. So I definitely like the look of it. It was really like dark lit and very, very well done.
And after the really cool close-up scene of the killer taking his mask off, revealing he's wearing another mask underneath, the title Nest comes up again, which I really love the artwork on it. It's really cool. You guys did an awesome job.
It's the best.
I loved it. That was
Nest.
really cool. And we see the killer is back in the house as the credits are rolling, and he's putting on lipstick on his mask. Very, very Leatherface-ish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Definitely.
Very
there's-
cool.
I could see multiple influences
Yeah.
here. But yeah, that was definitely Leatherface to me. I also like towards the end when the victim was leaving the house.
No, I really like that too. When Samantha's character's leaving the house, she has to step over her dead husband. She's like covered in blood, like walking away with her bat, and it's what it reminded me of 31 at the end.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where Sherry Moon's like walking away and she's covered in blood
I was
from
about to
Doomhead.
say that.
Yeah, isn't that awesome? Yeah, it was very, very like I love all the Hot Rob Zombie like 31 vibes. That was really cool. I know, play some Aerosmith.
Yeah. So it's a hell of a film, and even the end credit scene was what we just talked about.
That was really cool.
The way they ended it was great, and it's a short film. It's only like 15.
It's like 16 minutes. And yeah, it's great, guys.
I think this works great as like a standalone film.
Yes,
Or I would love to see something added to this
Yeah,
maybe eventually.
it's a good short horror film,
Yeah, but
and
like,
it ties in with Devils Are We as well, so you can watch them both together.
Exactly. I think it's a good addition to Devils Are We,
Yeah.
or I think you could definitely add to this. Or like, I want to see more. Like more.
Yeah, we want to see more out of this universe.
I want to see more of this story.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I'm sure this killer could find other victims.
Yeah, I love the whole home invasion aspect of it. I love that it had my attention like from start to finish. I was very invested. I was like, what's gonna happen next? Like, this is really cool. It's very artistically done. Like the cinematography, the music.
Oh yeah.
I love the acting. I thought it was great.
It's entertaining as hell.
Yeah, no, it was great. Taylor, Wes, Jennifer, Samantha, John, I know everyone did an amazing job. You guys did really good, and we really enjoyed it.
And it's free on YouTube.
Yeah, it's free on YouTube, so we're gonna link it down below, guys. Make sure you are subscribing to Taylor's channel and also to Check the Candy. I'm gonna leave all the links down below. Make sure you're checking out Nest and Devils Are We, available on Check the Candy right now. What better way to lead up to Halloween by watching these new these new indie horror films?
Happy Halloween.
Hell yeah. Good all year round though.
Yeah,
Halloween,
make sure you're checking it
Definitely
out, guys.
Sets the vibe.
Yeah,
Halloween, for sure.
so big shout out to Taylor McKenzie from Check the Candy. Like we said, make sure you guys are subscribing to them and checking them out.
And subscribe to us.
Yeah, make sure you're subscribing to us too. If you like what you see.
What about me?
If you guys like to have fun and talk about horror, that's what we're here for. We love to have fun, talk about Horror. Make sure you're clicking that bell to be notified when we drop our new horror movie reviews, horror movie trailer breakdowns, anything horror, guys. We love to do it. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Once again, I'm Kaylee.
You forgot to plug the super thanks.
We have a super thanks if you want to donate to our channel. And make sure you're clicking that little, whatever that little symbol is. I forget, it's like a dollar sign or something.
No,
right
it's
here.
like a heart with a dollar
It's
sign.
like a heart with a dollar sign. So
But yeah, it gives us money.
yeah, we can get super thanks now. So if you want to donate to our channel, we would love it.
No one did it.
No,
but
it's okay.
I think my brother did.
Your brother did?
He
Yeah.
gave me like $2.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Make sure you check it out, Nest, and check the candy. All the links are down in the description. Once again, I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Rob.
And we'll see you guys soon. Have a happy Halloween.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.